What's poppin'?
Back again with another episode of
Brooklyn Boys.
R-A-D-I-O.
Radio, my nigga. I don't know what the fuck this nigga doing.
Obviously, this man can't read.
What you spell? You said radio? I thought you spelled radio. I just heard R. That's all I heard was R.
No, I spelled radio.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm about to say. I know. I just heard the R. I'm like, yo, why he spelling it?
Oh, man.
That's
Was good.
I'm here, my nigga. Yo, before we even start the show off, right, man, like, I seen you in your little vacation. I should say little vacation because you was doing a lot of things that I ain't never seen you do before. You know, it was well deserved. You look like you had a lot of fun. Got a little black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. Well, even though I was putting SPF on, but it didn't
I see
work.
this. That's make you more black, they said.
Do it?
Yeah, make you
God
more
damn.
dark. Then I see this nigga on the slide. I see, I ain't never, you know one of them niggas that never like to have fun? Like, so when I first met Moe, you would have got the impression that this nigga do nothing fun. He never want to smile. He smiled more than he ever smiled. Like, he never, niggas be like, yo, smile in the picture. I don't smile. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to see you indulging in fun, I might go on vacation with you one day and say, yo, come out with us, man. Come have fun with us.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, because I feel like you the type of nigga, you go out with the niggas, you just want to stay in the room all day. Like,
I do. I listen. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to go out. I don't want to do shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it was my lady's birthday, so she wanted to do a couple of things.
So you did it.
And I was like, let's do it.
Hey, look like you enjoyed it though. You look like you was miserable.
I had a ball, bro. I had a ball. Like, I was supposed to come back Friday. By the time Wednesday came, I was like, nah. I had to call the airline, extend that shit.
I knew you were supposed to come back.
Yeah.
I said, yo, he stayed longer?
Yeah. I was like, nah, honestly, I ain't want to come back.
Can I even call you? A couple times I want to call you, just chop it up, how we chop it up. I'm like, that nigga on vacation. Leave that nigga alone, son.
Yeah,
You call me every time I'm on vacation, though.
Here we go. That's because you be alone.
Oh, wow. This nigga crazy. Right,
No,
cool.
I'm just fucking with you.
I'm alone.
Yeah.
Ladies, I'm alone. So if you want to be with me, please.
Here we go.
Please.
Here you go.
I did
DM
something
him.
crazy.
Styles 911.
Yeah, hit me on my. Yo, I got some. Yo, girl hit me up on my DM. She's like, yo, man, I just love y'all show. She said, I got to be honest. I don't know what y'all talk about. She said, but every time you smile, it just makes me happy when you smile. So I just go.
Smile, nigga.
Huh? That's what she said, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I had a good weekend this weekend too. I went, me and my a lady friend of mine hung out and we went restaurant. Like, she loved a lot of different eateries. Like, we call ourselves fat asses. Mm-hmm. Like, so we just be like, it's a couple of my friends like fat ass. Teddy's a fat ass.
Well, shit, you just missed restaurant week.
Nah, but this is crazy. Teddy a fat ass, you know, Kim a fat ass.
Mm-hmm.
We like to just we send each other shit every day. You know what I'm saying? A different restaurant, people talking about on TikTok.
Y'all know about all the new snacks.
All the new snacks, trust me. So we went all the way to DMV just for ice cream. Went to Maryland for ice cream.
This guy's crazy.
Went to Be More Licks. Then we went to this shit called Lady Biscuits in Philly. We went to this new Jamaican restaurant. It's a hole in the wall in Philly called Kingston 11. We tried this shit called Green Eggs Cafe.
We've been there.
Yeah, Green Eggs Cafe, you know what I mean? Not the one we went to. We got like 4 locations, so we went to another location to that. I don't know, we went to mad.
That's dope, though.
Yeah, we went to mad places. Yo, son, I ate so fucking much, man. I came home and took a laxative, bro. Like, it was just too much food in that amount of time. We got some.
Wait, y'all ate all of that in a day?
Like 2 days. Like, we got some cheesesteaks. We got a hotel. It's like, it was just eating, bro.
That's some real fat person shit, bro.
It was fun.
No, it's dope. That's fun.
You know what I'm saying?
Since
Since we came from like DC on down, we just kind of everything that we saw on TikTok that was dope or Instagram, we just kind of hit.
So y'all went on a food tour.
Yeah.
That's some real fat ass.
Yeah, it was some shit, man. Like, come on, man. Like, we had fun. It was dope.
As long as y'all had fun, that's
It was dope. It was dope. I paid for that shit that Sunday though. I like a motherfucker.
I mean, you the man, so I bet that's not the only way you pay for that shit.
Nah, that's how I paid. Nah, nigga. Actually, this was actually cheaper than dates.
Was it?
Yeah. The restaurants, they was all like good prices.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, everything was cool. It was not. You'd be surprised the amount of money that we spent. I don't even know how much money I spent. If I spent $500 or $600 in that day, and I'm talking about with the hotel, and I had a dope hotel too. I don't even know the hotel I had. That's like a a suite. You know, the ones that come with the kitchen and the living room.
Like a one-bedroom suite.
Yeah. And the hotel was really nice. It was a Hyatt, I think. I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but it was really nice. With the room, and it was cheap for the night. It must have been nothing going on that weekend, you know what I'm saying?
Can't beat that.
That shit was under $150. I thought I was paying
real?
it was under $150 for the night.
Crazy.
So everything kind of worked out. Like everything kind of just lined up, and it was a good trip. So, you know, just got out of the
I might
city.
do that one day.
Yeah, just go have fun. Go look at it like different places you want to eat.
Because that's what this girl be on. Like, I just wake up and she'll be like, you got stuff to do today? And I'll be like, And she'll be like, let's just get in the car and drive.
And that's how it was.
You know
So,
and we'll just
she always look out for me and do crazy stuff for me. So, I wanted to return the favor and do something wild for her. It was her birthday. So we hung out and just kind of it was cool. You know what I mean?
Dope.
So it was nothing crazy. It was just cool. But,
Dope.
yeah, and I had a good weekend this weekend. It was chill.
Something to be grateful for. Because we're now living in a new world.
Things are rapidly changing out here, man. Rapidly changing. Oh, man. So this week was just so crazy for me, man. You know, not only crazy because, you know, just to jump in the show real quick and we could just go back out and talk about some other fun, wild shit. But, you know, the last week and a half and even crazy while I was in Philly, not too far from me, a plane crash.
Yeah.
So it was like 3 plane crashes in the air.
In a
type
week.
Shit. In a week time. And then they had like a
And
couple
there's been more
plane incidents. A plane in Chicago got hit by one of the little trolley things and turned over.
The plane just crashed today in Hawaii.
Oh, see, I didn't even see that one. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we in Philly, when I was in Philly, I'm like, yo, turn on the news, everywhere you go, plane crash. Then we in Philly at one of the spots. It's like, yo, plane crash a couple of blocks down. I'm like, couple of blocks down.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a 2-seater plane. I'm like, 2-seater plane. Like, not the 2-seater, you know. The
Yeah, I
little
know what
plane.
you're saying. Yeah, the little Cessnas.
Yeah, so I'm like, what? Like, this is like crazy. So, you know, and I seen your man Trump come out, and your man Trump is a funny nigga, bro. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this nigga, bro. Like, he off his rocker. So everybody know about the DEI that's going on, right?
The DI, yeah.
Yeah, so he blamed it on that shit. What was that? Diversity. What was it?
Diversity, equality, and inclusion.
All right, cool. So he blamed it on that, and I'm like, yo, what that got to do with the planes
one
crashing?
have to do with the other?
So apparently, your man Trump, he cut the FAA budget or whatever, and got a couple of people housed out of the FAA, and then all these shit started happening, right? So he's like, yo, it don't got nothing to do with me. So in the interview, he's like, yo, it got to do with what they did in Biden administration. He even blamed the Obama administration. Then he was like, diversity and inclusion had
less qualified people.
Less qualified people take the job. He even blamed it on midgets, like the wolves. He was like, yo, I'm like, what? No, he really said that out of his mouth, though. So I'm sitting there like, yo, you can't be crazy. And the thing I got with the DEI, the whole situation, like, and I seen a bunch of companies like Target stopping the DEI. They don't want to celebrate like Juneteenth in the stores, or what we in this month is Black History Month. They don't want to do things like, because some of their customers, I guess the white customers, were complaining about why the black people, why you celebrating, you know what I mean? So a couple companies doing it for whatever reason. But the thing I don't understand, diversity and inclusion, that should be equal for everybody. Like, I don't care.
There shouldn't be a diversity, equity, inclusion. Like,
no, to me, I think it should be. The reason why I think
no, but what I mean by that is if there wasn't a Black History Month because Black history was celebrated all year round, there wouldn't have to be a month. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so cool. And my thing is like, you saying you couldn't find qualified people. So what you mean? There's not smart enough blacks, Asians, Chinese, the dwarfs, as he said. Like, there's not qualified people. I don't understand. Like, only white, because the way it comes off to me when he's talking, it's like only white people are capable of running certain industries and certain things. Are we crazy? Like,
blacks invented most of the shit on this planet. Like,
so, it's so crazy. I watch a lot of football, right? And for years, there were hardly any black quarterbacks. And the reason why they said there was any black quarterback, because they didn't feel like a black man could run a team, could be a captain of a team and run the offense of a team. He wasn't capable or smart enough to do it. Now, I don't know how many black quarterbacks we have in the National Football League, but it's got to be like somewhere be like 7 or 8 of them out of the. It's probably even more than that now. But it's funny, the Super Bowl is 2 black quarterbacks this time around. You know what I'm saying? And for years they wouldn't give black quarterbacks a chance because they only thought we could do is tackle or run.
Yeah, but that's if you want me to be totally honest with you, I don't think that that's a true. That has never been a true belief. That's just part of the brainwashing to make people feel that we're inferior. This is something they've been doing since the beginning of time. Like I was reading up on something just last week about how butter pecan ice cream was invented. Butter pecan ice cream was invented because for a very long time, black people weren't allowed to eat vanilla ice cream because it was white.
Yeah, because it was black.
Because it was white.
Yeah,
Right? And they literally had black people thinking that we could not eat vanilla, like our system couldn't deal with it or whatever. You understand? Yo, bro, all of that shit is, in all honesty, I don't think that they ever thought we were inferior, bro. I think it's the fact that they were well aware, and they are well aware of what we are capable of. So therefore, if that's what makes us a threat, and because of that, they got to keep their foot on our necks. They got to keep thinking, they got to keep us thinking that we're less than, because, bro, the day that our people realize our potential, nothing's going to be able to stop us.
Yo, I just think it's crazy with your man Donald Trump, man. I don't understand. There's no accountability in this guy with certain things. You know, I also going from the DEI to the terrorists, or, you know, the tariffs that he's putting out there. So a lot of people don't understand how tariffs work. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand that when you have a tariff, it's going to hurt the American people too, which he just came
because
out.
the prices are going to go up.
And the tariff
It's already a bad economy.
The tariffs is paid on this side. It's not paid to China, Canada, or whoever else. It's paid on this side.
It's the reason they put the tariff is so that we can buy less of those goods from that other country, and so that country can make less money.
So, you know, he said he's going to put a 25% tariff on Canadian goods. And, you know, in Mexico, Canada came out and was like, yo, listen, we're turning off all the power in 10 major cities. I didn't even know Canada
supplied that much. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that either.
I'm assuming it comes from Niagara Falls, maybe because of the water, the motion, maybe.
The water turbines.
Yeah. And they was like, yo, we're turning off the power of 10 major cities if you do that. And, you know, I'm like sitting here and go, yo, why are you starting unnecessary? This is our closest neighbors, right? So if we go to war, unfortunately, if that was to happen, these are the people that's supposed to fight alongside with us. Why are you making enemies of the people that's right alongside with us? It doesn't make any sense.
But at the same time, he wants to make Canada like the 51st state or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Trump is just bugged out. And then I'm laughing because I seen that, the immigrants that they getting rid of. First couple of things. I seen ICE come around. And
Cube?
Nah, Ice. You know what I mean? He Trump, he had made, I guess, some type of, paperwork basically saying that they wasn't going to target documented Venezuelan immigrants, right? They even went out and made a dance and the song, Trump for president, vote for Trump. They had a whole song and dance all over the internet. And now they came back and it was like, yo, basically, he gassed us. He lied to us. Now he's saying that those same documented immigrants, they got to go too. So I'm like, yo, I ain't never seen a shakeup like this ever. He told the Fed this week, listen, no, we don't want no more federal taxes. Yo, Donald Trump better be careful, man. Somebody gonna clap it, bro. Like he start with, so you can mess with all the immigrants. You can mess with the Canadians. You can mess with the Chinese.
Once you start messing with the money.
You start messing with the Fed and the money. Donald Trump, slow down, bro. Slow down. But, you know, that's my Trump news for right now, man. I just had to get that off my chest with this dude this week. But I feel like Donald Trump is going to be like Puffy was last year. Every other week is going to be something else.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes things just need to be shaken up, bro.
Yeah, but you know, shaking up.
And I'm not. And look,
millions of people could get hurt from the shaking.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, so I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Something got to be shaken up, but You know, when you could be on the brink of war with certain things, when you could have, you know,
I think-
Canada. I'm not saying
but
Canada would.
but we've been on the brink of war.
Nah,
bro.
but I'm not. But listen to this. I'm not saying Canada would. Do you know
I don't
if
think
you
Canada would.
if you turned off the power, right?
That leaves us vulnerable.
Not even the vulnerable. Fuck vulnerable. You know, doing nothing. No forward, no fight, no nothing. Just no power. They estimated like 3-4 million people would die within 9 months with no power.
Of course.
Because people would first
Freeze to death. People would
looting,
go hungry, looting, of
killing
course,
people for shit. Like, yeah, it'd be anarchy. You know what I'm saying to you? So
I mean, but is that necessarily true? Because we've experienced blackouts.
yeah, that's a night though.
No,
You talking about 9 months?
No, I understand, and I'm not saying 9 months, but we've experienced blackout. We experienced a blackout for 3-4 days, and there was
I've
no.
never been to blackout for 3-4 days.
Hell yeah,
The blackout was 2 days, bro. A day and a half. My lights went out that afternoon, came back on that morning.
Nah, well,
Yeah, I remember that blackout.
Then I remember
lights,
wrong.
yeah, my lights
I
came
remember
back on the
wrong.
next
I
morning.
remember.
I was having
wrong.
hot butt,
because I know.
naked sex that night. It was so hot. It was so sweaty. Me and Shorty was just hot.
Yeah, but
sweating all over each other.
there was no anarchy. Like we got to stop
then
thinking
the
about
fan
these
came on.
what do they call these doomsday theories, man.
Nah, but this what analyst says. Like if, for a certain amount of time, that's what happened.
Movies will have you believe.
Nah,
hold on. Movies will have you believe that if the door opens to an airplane, everybody gets sucked out. You know that's not what really happens, right?
Oh, nah, if you up high enough, yeah, you will get
No,
pulled
it's
out.
not, bro. There's videos of the door being open on many airplanes.
No,
Nobody gets
it's
sucked
not.
out.
That's not true. That's about altitude, though. So the higher you up, the more the G-force
And I'm
is.
talking, I understand.
So
and I'm talking
at
about
a certain
high up.
level,
I'm
you-
talking about
that
high
won't
up in
happen.
the sky. High up in the
Nah,
sky.
I ain't never seen that one. I don't know about that. You better go-
I mean, you can look it up on YouTube.
No, I use my new friend. I got a Gemini. Just ask Gemini.
Oh,
Gemini. tell you
Gemini
real quick.
AI?
Gemini AI. That's my new friend.
Your new friend is exactly what's going to kill you, bro.
Yeah. Yo, I had a dream about AI.
I'm well aware.
I did.
I got a call about it early this morning.
Yeah, I had a dream about AI, though. It's crazy. Y'all want to hear my dream real quick? I'm going to tell y'all my dream real quick. My dream was ill by AI. So basically,
Wait, when you say your dream was by AI, the AI came up with your dream, or the dream was about the AI?
the dream was about to shut the fuck up. Listen, anyway, this is my dream, bro. So in my dream, it's crazy, it's diabolical, right? So you see how we got like Terminator and Matrix and all that. AI basically wants to kill every human being. But in this story, AI just wants to kill white people. And the reason why AI want to kill, this is some real shit though. The reason why the AI want to kill white people, because you know AI is forever developing and growing and picking up information. And when AI figured out all the information, AI felt
The
like
problem of the world.
the problems of the world, AI figured that two things. White people was either going to try to take them out, because white people always took every race out and marginalized every race, or white people was the cause of all the problems throughout the world. So if you got rid of the white people, the black, the Chinese, the Asian, or whoever else, the Mexicans,
coexist.
they could coexist
Peacefully.
better, because white people always came and plundered and took over
Because you're
things.
saying white people are an invasive species.
So the AI didn't look at humans at a big problem as the big problem. What they looked at was just the white people as a problem. If they got rid of the white people, it'd be crazy. So that's a new term. I just gave somebody a whole movie, my nigga. I want my credit.
Well, the lady that created Terminator, Matrix, and all that ain't getting no goddamn credit, so good luck.
Yeah, but I said it here first.
She was black too.
Yeah, I heard it here first. I think that could be like a good Jordan Peele movie or something, my nigga. I think so.
Don't pitch it, man.
Nah, you gotta write it.
I just want to see the studio.
Let's go.
That's gonna
Yeah,
okay.
they ain't
Good
picking
luck.
Up, they ain't picking up that one.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, well, guess what? In our version, the AI wants to kill the black people because they are the reason the problem started.
That's crazy. Well, let me see. Where we at? Oh, we could go to some celebrity news real quick. So, 50 Cent versus Big Meech.
I think I'm Big Meech. And don't forget, versus Big Meech / Rick Ross.
I don't know, man. 50 off his rocker.
Your thoughts?
I feel like 50 off his rocker for this one, man. I see all this rat stuff coming out. He's saying Big Meech a rat. He had the rat up on Instagram and some lady.
So question. And I'm wondering if people are misinterpreting the picture, right? Because the picture was it was a picture of a rat, and it says, "I think I'm Big Meech," which is something that Rick Ross said, right? Because Rick Ross made the song, "I think I'm Big Meech," Larry Hoover. So was he saying Ross is the rat, or was he saying? But then again, his caption, he did say that,
Yeah, but it's not just. I don't think it was just that though. I think it's also the fact too. He was like, he just put out, "Yo, this is gonna be the last season of BMF," and stuff like that. And Meech had took a picture with Ross at the same time.
Because they're doing a concert together.
And that 50 Cent could be petty with certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I was like, I understand that Ross. Yeah, I understand that Meech. You gave him an opportunity, did the film.
But did he give him an opportunity?
Hold on. He definitely gave him an opportunity. I feel like he came there. The show was on Stars. He produced it.
But do you think
that's an opportunity?
But do you also believe that when Meech came home, or even before, do you think 50's the first person who had interest in creating a story about BMF?
Nah, but it doesn't matter if he was the first or the second. He was the first one to do it. So he actually said what he was going to do and did it. So
now question, and I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Go ahead.
Do you think that Meech also gave 50 an opportunity? Because out of everybody who was probably after him to do a story on his life, he gave 50 that opportunity?
I think you could look at it that way too. I think the bigger picture for me is like, I'm not even looking at that. I think for me, I know 50 is about loyalty, right? But I don't know if Meech need to be loyal to you. Meech ain't your friend. That was business.
That was business.
Right? So Meech can be friends with anybody he want to be friends with. Now, what I will give 50 the benefit of the doubt, I don't know what conversation him and Meech might have had. They could have sat down when he visit 50, or when 50 visit Meech in jail, and Meech could have been like, "Yo," 50 be like, "Yeah, that Rick Ross nigga," and Meech could be like, "Yo, I ain't messing with that nigga." You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, and he told 50 that, then that might be an issue.
Then that's different.
That's different
because that's holding a man to his word.
But if that didn't happen, that ain't your man.
because my question comes down to, what's the real cost of doing business with 50 Cent if that's the case? And is it even worth it? You understand what I mean? Because if doing business with you is pretty much meaning that I'm handing you my soul and you have ownership over who I deal with from this point on, bro, that makes we are all grown men. We are all grown men. And it's different if we establish a friendship, right? A friendship is different. I think loyalty is not in business. That's in friendship, bro. When it comes to business, the only thing that matters is the bottom line.
It's the money at the end of the day.
Yeah, because if Ross had an amazing idea for a screenplay and he went to Stars and they liked the idea, guess what Stars was doing,
They're gonna
bro?
do business with Ross.
They gonna do business with Ross.
And,
but my problem also is that, 50 does a lot of business with, a lot of white executives and a lot of white companies, and I'm sure that these people do business with people that he doesn't like, and he never has nothing to say about that. Can't pick and choose, bro.
Sometimes, unfortunately, niggas like to fight with niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to pick the fight with nobody else. So I don't know. We gotta figure that out. I don't like I said, Meech and him not friends. So they business. They might have felt like friends.
As far as we know.
As far as we know.
As far as we know.
You know what I mean? I don't know how you mad at that nigga. He gonna do what he want to do, and he gonna be his own man. As long as that nigga looks. If I'm 50, I'm like, look, don't ever bring that nigga around me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's it. And Ross might say the same thing about 50. Don't ever bring that nigga around me. And Meech guy, cool. I'll deal with you when I'm dealing with you here. And I'm pretty sure Meech dealt with a lot of people in the street that didn't like each other.
Of course.
Look, if you watch the show, you know what I mean? I don't know too much about Meech's life. His thing was bringing a bunch of characters that didn't F with each other, fuck with each other in the first place, and put them together to sell drugs and make the biggest BMF syndicate that you ever seen. So that was his whole thing.
And also, I also think regardless of whatever the situation is now, I mean, you're dealing with a man that's so used to being that guy, bro. His own man that makes his own decisions. Like, I ain't got it. There needs to be a mutual respect there, bro. Like, you can't treat everyone the same because you have to be aware of who you're dealing with.
Like I said, I don't know the underlying conversations. Hopefully they had a conversation. But if 5 came out and just did that without having a conversation and just start putting stuff up because you and your feelings, that's kind of crazy. That's whack. You know what I mean? Now, if they did have a conversation and some things were said between them two men, then I could understand. But it is what it is, man. Like listen, man.
We just hope that this ends, man.
Yeah,
don't go no further.
Further than that, yeah, definitely. In other celebrity news, Diddy was rushed to the hospital. They said he had some knee pain.
He slipped on baby oil.
I was about to say, man, I don't know if he was on his knees or not. Yeah, so you say he slipped on what?
I said, yeah.
I didn't know if Diddy was on his knees or nothing. I said, what they doing with my man Diddy?
Yo, bro, my question is, how many Diddy documentaries are they going to make?
I can't even watch none of them shits, man. I did see something crazy, though, the other day. You remember the dude Chopper from Making the Band?
Yeah. Oh, when he's talking about Shorty?
Shorty. I forgot Shorty's name. But,
Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah. And she was pretty, too. She don't look too pretty no more, though. She don't look like she used to look. But, yeah, she was real pretty. He was like, yo, ma, you went upstairs.
Come on, bro.
With your hair
You've been in the industry long enough to know how it goes down. I don't know why that surprised you.
And listen, I ain't got no comment about Sarah and none of them. That's his truth, and she got her truth. But what I will tell you from being in the music business for a long time, the only problem I ever had with the Diddy thing, and I'm not telling you Diddy didn't take advantage of people or not, you know what I'm saying? But I've been to some of these outings and seen certain shit, man. And a lot of people were willing, man, whether it was men or
But
women.
I don't think what Chopper was saying was that she wasn't willing. I think he was saying she was willing. But I was watching the documentary last night where they were interviewing D. Woods. Right? You remember D. Woods? And she said that Diddy's whole issue with Aubrey, you remember was that he wanted to get in her pants and she wasn't hearing it.
Yeah, I can believe that too.
So because of that, he had some type of animosity against her. And that's why he kicked her out of the band and all of that. And
No, I can believe that too. But what I'm saying to you is, I'm going with what Chopper was saying in a thing. And he was just like, yo, listen, Shorty was willing. Like, that's what she wanted to do. And she'll be up there for hours, come back, and her head messed up, and she'll go back upstairs the next day. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, I see a lot of allegations coming around, and I think it's sad that the ones that's 100% true could get blinded from people who was willing to do certain things, and now they coming out and say, oh, I didn't want to do that. And I think it's wrong when people make, I won't say false accusations, but false accusations, and there's people out there that really went through some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too many, what I'm just saying, I'm going to end it here.
I agree with you.
It's too many people that I've seen and that I've known, or the people or conversations. Oh yeah, I was with Diddy. Oh, Diddy came and got all of us, and we all went, and we went. It went crazy in there, and everybody was cool. And 20 years later, now everybody's like, no, it wasn't. But it's somebody that got probably hurt in between that, and those stories should be able to be told, not convoluted by all the other BS.
I agree exactly with what you're saying. And I think that there's a flip side. I think it's a coin with two sides. I think it's way too many stories for all of it to be true, but I also think it's way too many stories for none of it to be true.
Yeah, I agree with
and
that.
that's the thing.
I agree with that. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Some of it is true, but I'm like, yo, listen, for order the truth to come out, in order for those people who went through what they went through to get vindication, the other niggas got to chill out, bro.
Yo, bro, the documentary I heard yesterday was some wild, when I say some wild shit, was like, what? Like, I mean, like, wow, like some shit you see in movies, bro. Like, I'm like, there's no way that.
It's on Netflix?
It's on, what was I watching? It's called The Fall of Diddy. It's on, I want to say it's on Max. Yeah.
So, other celebrity news, 489-pound rapper Danka DeMoss, that's how you say her name?
Yeah.
DeMoss, suing Lyft because they wouldn't let her.
Because they couldn't lift her.
They couldn't put her in the car. Yo, I don't know, man. I know there's some fat shaming going on, but the size of that car they had and the size of her, I don't know if I would have won her in my car neither, bro.
She mess up your shocks and your struts.
And that's what homeboy told her.
Oh, that's what he said?
So she gonna get paid though.
She gonna get some money.
She gonna get some money. Lyft don't got like a XL car.
Yeah.
They
Why
got Lyft
didn't
XL?
she? Well, I know Uber does. I don't know. Lyft has an XL too?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
why
use
she ain't
that.
call that XL?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why she wouldn't call it XL car? I just, you know what I mean? Like you got to be considerate. You want Lyft to be considerate about lifting you up. You got to be considerate about lifting you up too. Like consideration go on both
Lift me
sides.
up, hold me down.
Yo, it goes on both sides, bro. Like, you know, there could be discrimination. I think she discriminated against that nigga car. She knew that shit was too small for her ass to get into. You know what I'm saying? And then I seen her twerk it like 2 days
was
ago.
what?
Like twerking, she was doing some shit on her knees at the show, and then fell backwards. They had to help her up. Like,
Crazy.
Yo, this shit ain't funny, but shorty, you got to get the sleeve or something. Like, you got to do something, man. Like, that shit ain't cool, bro. Like, everybody cheering, you know, listen, when you get that lawsuit money, you gonna get your money. But
Go get a gastric bypass or something?
get a gastric, go get a nutritionist. Yo, cause you gotta live, bro. That shit crazy, bro. She big, bro.
Yeah, no, she ain't big. That's beyond big, bro.
Yeah, she big.
That's obese.
She got like 2 legs in one side of her pants. Like, it look like it's crazy. Like, this shit, that shit crazy.
How do you even let it get? How do you let it get there, bro?
And not for nothing, she a cute fat girl.
I don't know.
She a cute big girl. Like, she cute. So if she lost the weight, she could be, you know what I mean?
I haven't looked at it that way, bro. I don't know.
She a cute girl, man. Like, come on, man. And she can rap.
Danky DeMoss, jumping Styles' DM. He's waiting on you.
I don't want her to jump in my DM. I'm just saying.
He's waiting on you.
If she jump in my DM, the shit might close down. Like, I know she can fit.
Don't get sued, Styles.
Well, I'm getting sued for what? For telling my truth? Like, I don't know if she can fit my DM. She big, bro. She big. She should have got an XL, though.
No, definitely.
Yo, Lyft got an XL? Oh, so they got a Lyft XL. So why she was being cheap?
She said she got the butt in the front.
She got the butt in the front.
Oh, man.
Nah, I don't think she should have gotten that car, bro. I'd have been mad, too. And Uber, see, you know what the problem, too, with Lyft? He would have put her in that car. She would have got stuck, or something would have broken his car.
He would have been responsible?
He would have been responsible.
Yeah, Lyft ain't paying for nothing.
Lyft ain't paying for that.
No.
They wouldn't have cared about none of that.
No.
So I don't know if I blame homeboy at the same time. I don't blame her for suing, because now she taking advantage of the system. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was kind of ill, bro.
Maybe this will change Lyft's policies. Maybe Lyft will begin to be responsible for maintenance of the cars.
Cars, yeah, because that
other workers that work for them.
You can't do that. You can't do that. Yo, do you know? I was watching this thing. I don't know how true this is, but they say you can cremate a loved one now. And you remember how we was talking about that fake diamond shit they be doing?
Oh, you know what? I did hear about that a while back.
You
can
could
turn it to a diamond.
Diamond, yeah. You could crush it and make the pressure happen and turn, instead of having the ashes, put like one of them diamonds. Will you do that with your loved one on you?
I'm good, bro. Once you go, you gone, bro.
I was asking.
Once you go, you gone, bro. I keep you in my mind.
They say diamonds are forever.
I keep you in my mind and my heart. I don't need to wear you.
They can be with you forever.
I'm good. I'm good. If I can't speak to you, I don't need you around, bro. I'm good. Right?
I guess so, man. I guess so.
I mean, because the younger generation is so crazy. They'll probably run around killing people just to turn to the diamonds to wear them. Then now you're going to have these drill rappers rocking iced out chains talking about...
crush my ops.
Exactly. I'm rocking my ops. Like,
yeah, you're right about that.
Yo, bro, that shit is a disaster waiting to happen.
They say if you run 5 times a week for 30 to 40 minutes, you can turn back the clock. Turn back the clock by 9 years.
Well, I used to do that, and I ain't see shit.
You still look
back.
old. I was like, yeah, this nigga Moe used to do that. This nigga look old as shit. I don't run nowhere.
I don't know about Moe look old as shit, but
this nigga, y'all used to call this nigga in the morning. What's up, Styles? Yo, where you at? I'm running across the Brooklyn Bridge.
I used to run every
Yo, come
goddamn
outside with hell no, nigga. I ain't coming nowhere,
I used to run
nigga.
like 8 miles, like five times a week.
What? Oh, you I ain't running nowhere, man. So if you can run, they say you could go back. But you know I had did my blood work. It's called a metabolical blood test. And it tells you, basically it's a more extensive type of blood work. And it tells you how old you are internally, like from like your lungs, liver, heart, and all that. And they said I'm 4.5 years younger than my age.
Look at you.
Look at me. And I ain't
made
running
you happy?
nowhere yet, bro. I ain't running nowhere yet.
Imagine where you'd be if you start running.
I'll be looking like you.
There you go.
We leave this nigga alone. What else? Oh, woman says men that cook are sassy. What you feel about that, man?
This shit gets stupid
Stupid
about
every week, bro.
This shit gets stupid about the
Stupid
week,
every
bro.
week.
Now a man can't feed himself. Like all a nigga can do is order out.
Nigga gotta make a sandwich. That's it. If he ain't making no sandwich, if you're not making a sandwich, you're not a real man. Because once you start cooking, you are a biatch.
So, well, what I've heard as of lately is men that expect a gift for Valentine's Day are sassy because it's a woman's holiday.
I don't even celebrate Valentine's Day, but I don't believe that neither.
This shit.
That's crazy.
To be a man,
To be a man,
you are just a walking ATM.
That's it.
That's all you are.
Oh, talking about a walking ATM, real quick. Another quick story. You can just go right into that. This is a perfect segue. So you can tell me what you feel. So it was a young lady. Her and a man had a first date. And the first date, she told the guy, "Yo, I'm gonna cook for you." So they went to the grocery store, and she went to tell him, "Yo, listen, you got to pay for all the groceries because I'm cooking for you." And he was like, "Well, I didn't ask you to cook for me. You said you invited me over for dinner. Why I got to pay for your groceries?" Now, I feel two ways about this. One, as a man, I'd have been like, I'm going to pay for the food.
I wasn't going to the supermarket if I wasn't going to pay for the food.
Right? But I do get his point. I think it's what she said to him, how she said it.
I believe
you know what I'm
so,
saying?
too.
Like,
Yeah.
yo, you got to pay for this. Because he's like, I got to pay for it. You invited me.
Well, see, I think it's the word have. What do you mean I have to? I don't have to do anything but be black and die.
Yeah, and I think sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it in this case. And I will tell you this. If I invite a woman to my house, I don't expect her to pay for no groceries. And I think if you invite a man to your house, you shouldn't expect him to pay for the groceries. Should he offer? He can. But if I was the woman, I'm gonna be like, nah, I got it. I told you I would invite you. Just like if I was the man, I would have been.
But
you know what I mean?
But that's the thing. It's like when a man does a gesture for a woman, he's expected to take full responsibility. He's expected to make the plan. Women say it all the time. Oh, I want a man that's going to take initiative, that's going to make the plans, that's going to do this, do that. But then it's like with us, every time somebody does something for us, we have to contribute in some way to it. The shit just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you got to put up the money. You got to put up the bread. It's like we just don't get a free ride. Men don't get free rides.
And it's not even free ride. It's just we don't ever feel we don't ever have any. Well, I can't say ever. But I know in particular cases, a lot of guys out there never have like that full gesture return to them. I mean, I don't have that issue, but
Yeah, in other news, this lady was out her mind. I don't even know how to say her name, but she out there in Pakistan somewhere.
She makes me angry, bro.
Yeah, she out there in Pakistan. She gassed some little 19-year-old boy to marry her, catfished him, got out to Pakistan. His parents caught wind of it and said, "Hold up, shorty, you ain't doing this." And she looked like somebody old, dusty aunt. And basically, she said they tried to get her back on the plane. She said she ain't leaving Pakistan until she get at least $2,000 a week.
And land.
And they got to give her land. So, they hiding the kid, and she won't leave Pakistan. Yeah. Yo, diabolical.
But you know what I don't like? What I don't like is they're making such a huge thing about this, right? And she's plastered all over social media, and she's plastered all over media in Pakistan. And it's just what we don't realize is there's so many places in the world. She becomes the representation of our black women now.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, it could be.
And that's what I can't stand, because there are people in so many parts of the world who have this negative idea of who we are, right? And She just justifies that bullshit.
But I think also when you look at her, she ain't in her right mind, bro. I don't care what part of the earth you go to. She don't look like she in her right mind.
That's not true because I've seen so many people on social media, so many women on social media championing her, bro.
I ain't see that. Most of the comments I read, you know me, I like to read comments too. Most people say she was out of her mind. She look like she, bro. We can say that word now, right?
No.
No, we can say it.
No,
I
you
see
can't.
just Hilarious just said we can say it.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can say it. They not cutting you off of Meta and
I
all
say
that.
it, but no, Meta's not doing all of that no more.
Yeah, you could like Facebook,
yeah,
Instagram.
I mean, listen,
but you can still be.
You can do whatever you want to do. Like, you can do whatever you want to do.
I'm scared, nigga.
Hey,
The time is off.
she looks mentally challenged.
She looks mentally challenged. Yeah, she definitely looks
She has
mentally
mental
challenged.
illness?
Yes.
Mental illness is the word.
So, I guess we could go back to celebrity news real quick because I forgot to throw this in here. I just seen it on my paper come up. Academic. This week he was caught on live stream chastising.
Chastising? More like grooming and being inappropriate with a 15-year-old boy.
He was being inappropriate with a little boy on the thing, and I seen a lot of people getting at him, and I do think Academic was wrong. I don't really fuck with Academic in the first place. A lot of shit he just do is crazy. People call him a pedophile. I disagree with. I feel like a person of his stature and who he is and the platform that he holds, he has to be way, way more responsible. But I think, growing up in the hood, when you come from the hood, older dudes do just little dudes all the time and say stupid shit to them too.
So you've told a younger dude in your hood that
I never told a younger dude that.
I'm gonna get someone to fuck you in the ass.
That's not what I said. That's what you said.
No, I'm asking you.
What I'm saying.
You said older dudes talk to younger
dudes. That's the
dudes.
only
I'm
part you're
asking you a
talking about.
question.
It was a lot of other stuff they said.
But I'm asking you. Okay, so I don't know which part you're talking about.
Go
So
back
I'm
again.
asking you a specific question.
Like this to go back again. And if you be honest, see, this is the problem I don't like. He don't like Academic. I don't like him, but I don't have a problem not being honest. I've seen older dudes say stupid shit to little niggas, whether it's, smoke this blunt, shorty, and he 15,
I've never
14 years.
I've never told
yo,
a young
listen,
dude to smoke
drink
a
this
blunt,
beer.
bro.
I've seen it all the time.
I've never told a young dude
I'm not
to
talking
drink a
about what
beer.
you said. I'm talking about what's happened outside that we witnessed.
And just because older niggas do
Hold
it in the
up.
hood,
I'm
don't
not-
make it
I-
right.
I'm not telling you
That don't make it
but
right,
you ain't never
though.
say shit before.
But that don't make it right,
But
though.
you ain't never say shit before.
When have you ever
What I'm
seen
saying-
it done in front of me that I
hold
didn't
up,
say
hold
shit
up.
for you
You
to
ain't
tell
never-
me
you ain't
that I ain't
say-
never say
Yo,
shit
Mo,
before?
because me and you talk. You ain't never say
No,
shit before.
explain this to me.
Like I said to you.
Explain this
I'm
to me.
gonna finish my motherfucking comment. Like I said, do I think Academic is 100% wrong? Yes. On his platform, he should have never been talking to a kid on that platform like that. But I'm not going to act like in the hood, this shit don't happen all the time. When niggas talking about, yo, shorty, you need to go have sex with homegirl over there. Niggas say that to young niggas all the time.
And that makes it right?
I'm not telling you that to make it right. But when people start calling him a pedophile, I do believe Academic ain't a pedophile. Two things could be true. I don't believe he was a pedophile. I believe he said some inappropriate shit to
I
a
never
kid.
said the man was a pedophile.
That's how I started out this comment. When I started out this segment right here, I was talking about people calling him a pedophile. I don't think the nigga a pedophile. I think he just made a poor choice to have that conversation.
But I do think that's grooming behavior.
You think he was trying to groom Shorty? I think he was clowning. I think they was clowning Shorty,
I didn't
bro.
say he was trying to groom Shorty. I said I think that's grooming behavior.
So what do you mean by grooming behavior?
What I mean by grooming behavior, sexualizing a young kid is grooming behavior, right? Okay, like I said, there are things that occur in the hood, right? You may say that occur in the hood, but it's still a certain type of behavior. We may not look at it that way, but it doesn't change the fact that that's what it is.
Maybe that could be true, but I'm just saying to you, I don't think that was his intention. I think intentions also matter, right? I think a lot of people say shit, and I think also intention matter. You just can't. We live in a generation, and why I say this, I'm not even defending Academic. When I say this, because we make things so blanket nowadays, and it's either this or that. No, there's context in between things, and if we don't clarify context, a lot of people be hurt. The kid, Academic, whoever. Because we just make this one blanket thing. I think two things could be true. I don't think that he was trying to, I think they were just clowning Shorty and he was inappropriate for clowning Shorty. Was he trying to, and I also think the kid was mad smart Because whoever taught the kid to answer those questions the way he answered them, first of all, if I was academic and the answers that he came back with, you should have been had the knowledge to go.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not even having a conversation with this kid.
Now, let me say this, right? I totally agree that intent matters, right? But let me tell you why people make this shit blanket, right? You've watched Chris Hansen, Dateline NBC, To Catch a Predator, and you've seen these people, these pedophiles, literally have these long texts with these kids talking about this, and then they pop up at this house, and Chris Hansen shows them the text, and they're like, "Oh no, that wasn't my intention. I was just gonna come here to watch TV." When we all know that that's bullshit.
Yeah,
bro.
100%.
You understand?
100%.
So somebody can tell you their intent was whatever after the fact, but the truth is, that doesn't always reflect reality. So when you're dealing with children and you're dealing with situations as sensitive as this, bro, we don't have the leeway to, it has to be blanket because certain things are just inappropriate. A 30-year-old man should not be talking to a 15-year-old child.
No, I totally agree with you with that. But at the same time,
yeah, and I'm not saying
you can't
academics
make
is a pedophile.
everybody that's on Catch a Predator, I would tell you, majority of the world don't think like that. That's those people, right? So that's why I said certain things got to have context to it. And yes, I think this is a great conversation to have, to go to older dudes like, yo, that ain't even cool no more. Because a lot of things that we did, not just outside of this things that we thought as where we come up from our hood, ain't appropriate.
And that's
even the way we talk.
And that's the thing.
The words that we use.
And that's
today it ain't appropriate, but one day we was.
One day, but you're talking about 20-year-old me versus the more mature me of today. Of course, at 20 years old, there are things that I thought were okay that I'm not going to think are okay now.
No, of course. But that's what I'm saying to you. So I think that this was a teacher moment.
But academics is a grown-ass man, bro.
Yeah, a grown-ass child, man. This nigga, like, I don't
He said
respect
he's a
it.
child,
Like, it's a
man.
child, man. Like, look what the fuck we talking about.
Okay.
All I'm saying to you, and he should learn, because guess what? The position that he's in is a great position. So guess what? He should learn with his pocket. That kid mother should sue the shit out the nigga. And he got to learn. He got to lose some sponsors. He got to learn.
Which is exactly what's happening.
And that's cool. I'm not telling you that there should be no consequences to that.
I mean, he's not getting charged. He's not going to jail for it.
I don't know, but I
You
don't
understand?
know. I don't know what happened after that. Yeah.
No, sponsors are pulling from him. He's no longer allowed
that should
on
happen
Twitch.
because you got to learn. The lesson got to be taught. And it has to be talked about, and I think it's a great conversation to have. I just don't like when people just make these statements.
But I think the lesson has to be taught because of the fact that, people have to start showing gratitude for these opportunities that God gives, bro.
You
understand? You make it to a
100%.
certain level, bro. Come on, man.
And that's why I commend the little kid, because he was more grown than the three other niggas that was on the phone.
Basically.
It was like, what? Like,
bro, listen. When he said the dude, like, yo, you're not going to let him fuck you in the ass, I thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
And then when Shorty said no, he took it even further. Oh, so you would want to hang out with him, but you wouldn't want him in you? Like, what?
Yeah, but see,
but
at that point, I knew they was joking with him. I knew they was joking, playing with him. I knew they was joking. But it's like, yo, why would you be on your live stream?
I was just about to ask, okay, forget a live stream.
Yeah.
Me and you, we in a sneaker store, 15-year-old boy comes in, you don't know him from nowhere. You're gonna say shit like that to him? like what?
I'm not saying that to him. But I said,
okay, so kid walks in, oh my God, Rafe, I love money and violence. You gonna go, hey shorty, would you? Like what? Like.
You right. Listen, you got it. I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm trying to, make some sense out of nonsense, but all right, forget it. Fuck it.
This shit is crazy, man. Like what?
All right, fuck it. Man, in some other hood news, Popeyes has collaborated with Don Julio. Julio. So what they gonna do the chicken box like this? They gonna do the chicken box like this? That's how they gonna do the chicken box in these. I don't know.
Question black.
Because you drink that shit.
Hold on. Question. So I drink it too.
Oh, you drink that? Okay.
Question Black America. Are you not offended?
Yo, listen, I think it's genius between the both companies, to be honest with you. Black people like chicken. Black people like Don Julio. They came together. Listen, there's opportunity for both of these niggas to make some money. And
you know what? When you say that, it's so crazy because I can't remember which restaurant chain, but there is a restaurant chain that did make Johnny Walker black wings, right? Mm-hmm. I can't remember what restaurant it is. So maybe, I think it was either Applebee's or Fridays. And they made that for white people, right? Because white people like Johnny Walker. Maybe as black people, we're just a little sensitive because we're so used to like being under the attack, right? And everything we do, people try to make it like as if it's ghetto or it's this or that. You know what I mean? So maybe we're just a little sensitive. I don't know, but I'm not going to lie. When I first saw that, I was offended.
I just wanted to know if they're going to take the chicken box and be like that. That's all I want to know.
Yo.
Oh, yeah, they got a shirt. They got a whole thing. Like
Come with a Don Julio shirt?
Yeah, it's like the nigga had like a whole drawer thing full of different things that came with Julio.
Yeah. I might get some Don Julio on the way home, man.
Look. This nigga here. Yo, Georgia healthcare worker got caught twerking on a disabled man's head.
I will say
and not even got caught. She gave herself up.
Shout out to the queen of accountability. You got to follow this page on Instagram. It's this young lady. I forgot her name. Her page is.
Oh, that's my girl. I love her.
The queen of accountability.
Come find me, baby.
She's the one that she's the one that got her locked up.
Oh, word?
Yeah, because somebody
She
sent.
took my shirt that you just sent me earlier, right?
Yeah,
that's my girl. I love her, man. I love her.
Somebody sent it to her on TikTok. She saw the video and she contacted the police.
First of all, I understand the nigga, because when I heard it, right, I thought it was like some freaky old man. He probably was enjoying it. This dude was out cold. He was like this.
And he wasn't just out cold. He was just mentally
gone.
What's the word you use? Because I'm not. What's the word?
I might not use it. But
he's the R word.
This guy's crazy, bro. What's wrong with this dude? This guy's crazy. Yo, listen. But now he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
I thought, it was like one of them freaky men. They'd be like in the wheelchair and no, he was in the tub.
Yeah.
But what possessed you to put that on TikTok?
C to the L to the O-U-T. Oh, I know. You don't know. Clout.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't understand why Shorty.
The things people do to go viral, bro. It's
viral.
ridiculous.
That was kind of crazy. I didn't really understand that at all. But it is what it is.
She's paying for it.
Now she got to pay for it. So you could be twerking in jail on some security guards, some COs.
And she'll probably have to register as a sex offender.
As she should. She was bugging, bro. She was bugging. Oh. So ICE had to shut down the ICE hotline where you could call to say there's illegal immigrants, undocumented immigrants in your neighborhood or your house, because they was getting too many prank phone calls saying that 90% of their calls were saying Elon Musk. And this the whole thing with the whole ICE and the immigrants things. And I feel like America's just being Jedi mind tricked. Because I listen to Trump, I listen to Elon. Elon come from South Africa. He's not American, right? So he tricking y'all and say, yo, there's no need to be no immigrants here, right? Illegal immigrant here, but he want to come and make all the money here too, right? Then you listen to Trump. He's a first generation American from his family. His wife is an immigrant, and they telling you, yo, we don't want no immigrants here. But y'all came here and got opportunities, just like the immigrants is trying to come here and get opportunities. And because y'all came in a time where there was no DEI, y'all got through just because of your skin complexion. And these people can't get through because of their skin complexion because you don't want them here. So they can have the same opportunities that you was awarded. And that's crazy.
But I will say this, man. During Biden's presidency, that whole open border policy, bro, the amount of people that flooded into our country undocumented was fucking crazy. It was fucking crazy. Look, I'm all for America is the land of the free, the land of opportunity for other people to come here. But bro, that open border policy was nuts. It was.
Yo, hold on, my nigga. Only thing I gotta say to that, this country was built on that.
I agree.
Open border policy. Europeans came here in droves by the millions. That's how we here today. So listen, I don't understand. There's no buts.
But there is a but. There is a but. You're also talking about a time when most of America was unoccupied, bro.
No.
Listen, wait.
Most of America, have you ever traveled through America? If you look on the buses, from the planes, most of the land is open here.
It's underdeveloped. I understand, but what I'm telling you is, at the time, you're also not talking about us having as many people in this country as we did. And look, and I'm not saying everybody needs to be deported. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm telling you is that open border policy where every day 3,000 to 5,000 people was coming in, that was ridiculous. We have to, look, there has to be a balance. We got to meet it somewhere in the middle because what Trump is doing isn't right, but I don't think that open border shit that Biden was doing was beneficial for the country either.
I think, no, I don't think what we're looking at. The reason why you say what you're saying is because if you lived in New York City, you probably felt the effects of it.
I felt the effects a lot in my neighborhood.
Wait, because in your neighborhood. That's because the other states, they was busting them here by the droves, by the boatload to come here. They wasn't spread out in the country. If you took the same amount of immigrants and spread them out through the country, it wouldn't have felt that way. You wouldn't even feel the effects of it. But because other Republican states didn't want these people there, and they bust them on the lawns of some of the council people houses and left them there.
Okay.
So what I'm saying to you is, hold up, people don't understand. When you get rid of all these Mexicans, these Haitians, these Africans, and all these jobs that people don't want to do, clean porta potties, pick strawberries, all our prices and goods go up way higher because guess what? Niggas wasn't cleaning shit before that, whether you were black or white. Niggas wasn't gonna go do that. Niggas wasn't picking strawberries for that, for 50 cents.
But do you realize
what I'm
saying has nothing to do with who's here? I'm talking about, bro, there's not
no, but those people that came in was doing this type of work.
There's not a country in this world that has an open border policy. Any country for you to get residency in, you have to apply for that.
Yeah, but guess what?
Because that is not a good thing. So listen, hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm not saying that people shouldn't be able to come into this country. I'm just saying that what Biden had enacted with this open border shit was not beneficial for us.
All I'm saying to you again,
it's an overkill.
America was the land that was paved with gold, and they accepted.
That's what they said.
They accepted everybody if you was the right complexion. If you was the right complexion, they accepted you with open arms. This ain't the first time this happened. In the 80s, this happened with the Reagan, and they allowed in all the Europeans to come in here by the boat.
I remember that.
Look at the numbers, the same amount of numbers. It wasn't no problem then, and they figured it out. Like I said, because you look a certain way, this is why this is happening. They made rules for the European Act. It was called the European Act. They made rules for these Europeans to come in here. They got Social Security. They got food stamps. They got Medicaid without even being a citizen here. To this day, they still could get that. So wait a minute, they couldn't do the same thing for these immigrants? Nobody felt that. Nobody even thought about that. So this is my thing. We keep getting tricked because if it was a bunch of white folks coming in here, they would have let it rock. That's all I'm saying to you. I'm not telling you that you're not wrong because we did feel it in New York City. They still outside here. But at the same time, they would have spread out through the country. I think we'd have been in a better place. That's all I'm saying.
I hear you. I just think that, once again, I think the open border shit was too to the left. What Trump is doing is too to the right, and we got to find a healthy medium.
Okay. I'm
you understand what I'm saying?
This was crazy, too. It wasn't crazy. I want to talk about this topic because I just think it was a good topic to really talk about it for the young cats that watch our show. You know, and we love y'all for watching. Seen this clip of the 16-year-old kid. I don't know if you saw it. He was getting sentenced to jail for committing a murder. And they basically told this nigga he ain't going home. And he bawled like a baby.
Because he was a baby.
And you know, a lot of y'all kids out here, y'all want to brandish them hammers. And y'all want to shoot niggas and kill ops and all that shit. There's a price to pay for that. You know, you even going to pay 90% of you niggas is going to pay it either with your life or going to jail for a long, long time.
With your life.
Yeah, with your life too, that way too. I'm talking about with your life there.
Yeah.
But, and you're going to pay for that. So before you feel like you can go take somebody's life and just live your life and you're going to live, I don't know too many gangsters that's out here that's living. And I know a lot of dudes that killed a lot of people. They either effed up right now just in life, karma, or they still just, some of them are about to come home and some of them still in jail since I was a teenager or in my early 20s. And a lot of them are dead. That's the way this is going, no other way. And maybe you don't care about your life, or maybe you feel like you ain't got nothing to live for, but I'm here to tell you, you have something to live for. Don't be like the 16-year-old kid that cried when you take somebody else's life. Because I never understood that, how a nigga could kill everybody, and then as soon as somebody kill his man or he get killed, everybody crying. There's a price to pay when you a gangster. So if you don't want to live that price, you don't want to, live that way or pay that price, don't become a gangster. I don't know if you want to add anything to that.
Don't do crime, people. Yo.
What's wrong with this?
Nah, for real, man. Y'all chill out. Y'all bugging out there, for real. Y'all need to chill, man. It ain't worth it.
Yo, and all last news, I left this outside for Mo because Mo don't care about what I'm about to say, man. This weekend was crazy for me. I woke up Sunday morning screaming. Didn't understand what was happening.
You woke up Sunday morning screaming?
Yeah. Because, you know me, I'm a LeBron James fan. I like the Lakers. The Cavs traded Luka Doncic for AD.
You're kidding me.
See, he don't care about sports. And my phone was going off all night, right? It was like one of those nights you keep hearing your phone. I'm like, yo, did somebody die? Like, why is my phone going off? And I turned around to my phone, and I like to pray. I pray before I even get on my phone. And I happened to open my phone. I'm like, yo, it's too much text messages going off. So I opened the phone. Yo, Mo, I had to get, I got contacts. I had to go get my saline and put it in my eye because I couldn't believe what I saw. Couldn't believe that this trade happened. And I think the world got shut down for I know something evil happened on Sunday because between Beyonce going on the Cowboy Carter tour, the girls were going
crazy. You screamed for that too?
No, I ain't screamed for that.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious.
And then the Lakers trade with the Mavericks. Something happened diabolical behind the scenes. I haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, man, I don't know how to feel about this trade, man. I feel like AD and them's gonna crush. They're gonna crush in Dallas. I feel like Luka, LeBron got to learn how to play. One of them got to learn how to play without the ball. I think LeBron, if he plays like Dwayne Wade played with him, and let him take the range. If he let Luka take the range and he come off the ball, I think it could probably work if they get a big and figure it out. But it was an exciting time in sports.
Sometimes I see your excitement about these things, and I wonder if I'm missing out on something in life because I really don't care. I swear to God. Sometimes I be like, am I missing out something in life?
And and this is Super Bowl Sunday. It's two, like I said earlier, it's two black quarterbacks. We got Jalen playing for the Eagles, and we got Patrick Mahomes playing for KC this weekend, so that's going to be crazy this weekend. I really don't care about no dogs in this fight, though. Only thing I will tell you is that I'm not an Eagles fan because, I'm a low-key Giants fan, but Giants, I hate the Giants, I hate the people at the top of the Giants. I just think they racist, and I hate what they did to Saquon, so that's why I want the Eagles to win, even though I'm not an Eagles fan. But it also be good to see Patrick Mahomes three-peat because I ain't never seen that in the NFL. So,
you just spoke Chinese to me.
He has no clue what I'm talking about. I told you, nigga, I had no clue.
I know what you're talking about. Like,
you watch the Super Bowl this weekend?
Yeah, of course. I always watch the Super Bowl.
All right, cool. So, look, man, that's another episode of
Brooklyn Boys, Radio.
Radio. Okay, whatever, man. Shout out to the Woodstack, man.
What stays 8?
Go online, go buy something. They got their only one line brand out right now, so go buy some clothes from them. Shout out to Shanice. Shout out to Ada. Oh, God, Ada.
Tico forever.
Fuck Tico. Who else I got to shout out?
Shout out Swizzle.
Oh, Suave Dusty Ass. His punk ass man, I don't know his nigga name, but shout out to him too. Dreadlock over here. And who else we got to shout out? Denisha? Peter. Oh, because Peter be wanting to shout out. Peter don't do no work in here neither, but shout out to Peter. And Fluffy. You know who you are.
Yeah.
Yo, Brooklyn. We out.
This guy want to call another man Fluffy. Lord.